Team Avatar arrives in Chinese Muscovy for 2s14ep. They are made by KGB, who act as the liaison between the Imperial Court and the Team Avatar and provides all necessary amenities. Natively through the anxious music, they want to show that something got wrong here. Saga immediately says, "We need to see the Emperor now!" And a refusal of audience is presented here as something strange. What's strange here? Everyone wants something from the Emperor. Once you have big money, you will release. How many people suddenly want something from you? How many people suddenly love you? How many suddenly want long-term relationships with you? And when you have no money, you are nobody. Same thing here. There is such huge squeeze for the Emperor of China that you literally can't get through. Protocol says you should not be admitted. Why present as a refusal as something strange? They should say just your appointment. It's set for this time. If you want to deliver a message, I will pass it along and a KGB agent will come to you. Team Avatar continues wandering the city with Judy. Questions locals about Appa, trying to find the black market. Locals in Judy are uncooperative and constantly avoid conversation. Now that's a good move. The previous move with anxious music was crap. This is actually very good. If the story had started here, the episode would be more stronger. Gradual escalation of tension. At first the local seems cooperative but slickly shady, then you realized they are properly shady. Team Avatar preparing to get audience at the Imperial Palace by force. Toph teaches her colleagues in dangerous business the manners and tells Katara the first rule of lady is not speak with commoners. To modern people it might seem pompous, but it's not talking to commoners, it's a necessity for those peoples. If you are a man, everyone constantly wants something from you. Your money, connections, and attentions, investments. You will get exhausted listening. If you are a woman, especially 100 years ago and more, older age, older age in a line of history, not older age in women, it was downright dangerous to talk with commoners. You could be assaulted on the walk without protection. Someone can steal you and sell you into slaves. Or rape. How do you track who and where? In big city. Nowadays some men lose their minds at the sight of a woman. Back then no porn sites, no modern police, no CCTV. Walking alone was just dangerous. Big deeper people become poor because of systematic mistakes and rich short systematic corrections. This explains why those people historically and today treat the poor with contempt. Local KGB agent take Team Avatar to meet the head of the secret bureau, Long Feng. They portray him as a complete idiot who can't think, like he seized power and controlled the army. Oh no, he's evil, he's dangerous, he's doing bad things. What's the actual danger? That he controls the army and the emperor doesn't understand the army nothing. It's actually good. If somebody were messing with my country energy policy, I might care, but otherwise nothing is clear. Better to go to specialist. The episode shows that Long Feng is not stupid, but he's stupid in one move. He's cunning and cautious. So why didn't he speak to the Avatar immediately if he's so clever? Why didn't he feed them fake information like, we will consider your proposal, weighing the pros and cons? Instead they turn him into a shaming evil KGB agent, but in reality he just failed to use information to win the war. Even if you dislike this way of winning war, he could have just listened and nodded. Secondly, Long Feng didn't even hear the plan. Why make him total idiot? He could say, your plan is unrealistic. Even if we side the Emperor, it doesn't solve the problem. It's hard to explain, but you are children. You don't understand the situation. What I do is correct. What you propose is destructive. It won't work. What I do works now and would work in future. We created a functioning utopia decades ago. I maintain it. It will continue after me, and it works. That you'd made Long Feng a fully fleshed out character, not an evil KGB fool, but a thoughtful political caring for his people. In his view, of course. He now knew the Chinese imperial system existed before him and worked, and he continued the tradition. He could speak aggressively, cuttingly, leaving the audience unsure why he's angry. Let the story reveals, yes, even if you seize the capital, it doesn't solve the problem. The Japanese system continues via people. A different solution is needed. Long Feng knew this, said it sharply, and the narrative could reveal his correctness. That's a masterful storytelling. Could be, but not in this moment, of course. Chat monitors Zuko, Zayson and Ira has a lonesome thing. He will report them to their local police once he collects evidence of what? I saw he was used firebending. Trust me. Evidence like that is not accepted in a court. If the courts and police are corrupted, no matter what you say or do, it won't work. If police and courts are functioning, what the report becomes authoritative, not because they are special, but because they are trained to follow protocol. Protocol, you must act in group. If a group witnesses something, you bring it in court. Your voice has authority, but only to report. You report, the police don't prosecute. No verdict is delivered. What is Jet trying to find? Letters. Clearly a village idiot. And communist. Jet draws a weapon and attacks Ira Hazelonsen and Zuko Zayson, accusing them of being Japanese. This scene is psychologically credible. I truly believe hatred can blind reason and make someone lose their mind. What trauma is like that? Worst part, the person thinks everything is fine. They are genuinely insane, and until they smash their head on the table, they won't suspect anything to start thinking something wrong. Never curse. If you want to show Long Feng as a stupid idiot fool, do it properly. Show the system he built is falling apart. All stand-but soldiers are not equipped. Corruption and nepotism everywhere. Nothing works properly. The Chinese imperial state is on the brink of collapse. In such a scenario, portraying Long Feng as a fool makes sense. But in the show, they made him clever, intelligent, strategic. Yet didn't fully reveal all his motivation, a half-baked character. Instead, they added 2 pointless episodes about Appa and Mama adventures. These 2 episodes could be explored. Long Feng's character, his fate is unfortunate. A priest gets blamed for 2 episodes, then disappears into nothingness.